Welcome to another edition of Real Talk with Dean Vlamis. Today we'll be talking with Wolfe from App Properties in Hinsdale. Bea has an interesting background. She's been in the United States only 3 years now. Originally from Hungary, moved here with her family, and she has a unique approach to business and what she's done. So let's find out what we can learn from Bea.
So I'm originally from Hungary. I was raised and born in Hungary.
Okay.
And I left 2016 because of my job. I worked for a Fortune 500 company. I was a digital marketing creator, content creator, and they offered me a position in Amsterdam.
Okay.
And I moved out from Hungary. We lived
from Budapest?
From Budapest,
So
Hungary.
another one city to another cool city, right?
Exactly.
Those European cities are fascinating to me. So go. I'm sorry.
Yes, it's so cool.
Yeah.
So we lived 2 years in Amsterdam. Then we moved to Basel, Switzerland, and we lived there 2 years again. We moved there because of my husband's job. And again, 3 years ago, when they offered a position for him, they offered Chicago.
But you moved during the lockdown, like you said.
Yeah.
So what do you do then?
When we arrived, nobody reached out to you. Everybody's were at home.
Right.
They don't want to talk to you. They don't know who you are, where you're coming from.
Yeah.
And when we left Europe, I knew that I want to become a realtor again. I started be real estate 20 years ago in Hungary.
Is it different there than it is here?
It's a big,
I would
it's a
imagine,
huge difference.
Right? Yes, so.
But I didn't do my research. So when I landed, the one thing I knew, I want to get my license. So I signed up the Chicago Real Estate School, and after 2 years of quarantining in Hinsdale,
yeah.
I went to school. I got my license. I become a realtor right away.
And then you're at App Properties. How did you end up there?
I ended up at Properties because I interviewed a couple of...
Oh, you did. This is important. She interviewed the firms rather than they interviewed her. That's important.
Yes.
What's a good fit for you rather than,
exactly.
Where can I grow my business rather than, yes.
I wanted to know what's out there,
right.
And I heard because I had no knowledge back
right.
then.
I just remember, I'm trying to remember when I did, okay, there's your desk, go to work. Okay, how do you get business? So you had to go to work. But you have a unique way. We've spoken before, and you've done some unique things, which I think are fascinating. A lot of time is okay, phone calls, cold calls, but what have you done differently?
So I started this project. It's called the Faces of the Hinsdale area.
Okay.
And I started exactly because the experience I had to go through. We landed middle of pandemic. Nobody wants to talk to you. The only person I knew back then, my 2 neighbors and my family.
Right.
Because they helped me out. I wanted to give back to them, and I said, "Hey, can I interview you? Can I put you out there to the Hinsdale community that what you mean to me?"
Is it promoting just other people, businesses, or anything?
So I started just normal human beings,
right.
And then I figured out why I can just do the same with the businesses. I can support small businesses.
Yes.
I can promote them via this platform.
Right.
I put them out at the website. I'm posting on social media. So I'm generating more traffic for them.
Yeah,
exactly. And I'm so honored to recognize people
right.
and getting to know them. The questions what I'm asking, it's just about the person.
Right.
And getting to know the people in a deeper level, I think that gives you the stronger connections. I try to find something which gives me the opportunity to meet new people in the community, and the same way I'm giving back to the community because
right.
I'm recognizing the people who lives here in Hinsdale.
And you're on the Hinsdale Chamber of Commerce. I think I am too.
Yes.
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 I think I am. I have to check. So that's one thing I joined. So does that help getting out there? Or?
Actually, they asked me, and I'm now officially ambassador of Hinsdale Chamber of Commerce because I'm doing this project.
So aside from that, you did your work to become a specialist in this. You have your SRES, right?
Yes. This January I decided I had a really great example. Why I wanted to become more specialized in seniors. I had a client in Hinsdale, Ron and Mary, and they were 92 and 93 years old.
Oh, goodness, okay.
And I was so blown away how they were organizing everything to put their house on for sale. And I realized when we talked and I got to know them better, how many other seniors in the community they're struggling and they don't get any help. they're not in a good shape.
They didn't have family to
physically.
help them.
They don't have a family,
Okay.
or they have a family, but they live somewhere, in
Understood.
other
Okay.
state.
So.
And they just opened my eyes how this community, within a community, totally they need lots of help.
Right.
And so I signed up and I become SRES, which means a senior real estate specialist. Now I understand how can I help them, and I'm helping out not only families or couples or single person who left behind by themselves, not just for the sale of their house. I can help them to get into the senior living facilities. I have the connections in our neighborhood.
So that's a very big resource.
Exactly, and I'm trying to help in every different way.
So I can understand that my parents are in their 90s, and it's we run everything, and I understand the concept. It's not just a transaction;
No.
it's a process throughout.
Yes.
So that's very good. So that helps. So thank you for being here, and it's Faces of Hinsdale, correct?
Yes.
And it's what's the website? We'll put it up.
The Faces of the Hinsdale area.
The Faces of the
Illinois.
Hinsdale area. We'll get that up there, so you can take a look at it. So thank you for your time today. I
Thank
appreciate
you.
you coming here.